Side Scrollers is brought to you by you. If you'd like to support the show, head over to patreon.com/sidescrollers. It's time for Side Scrollers on youtube.com. With me, Stuttering Craig. You got a goal? Go get it. Adam Krigler.
Hey, buddy.
Blabs.
I want sunshine, I want flowers, and I need it now.
And producer extraordinaire, Travis Key.
Hi, guys.
And brought to you by you, the G2 community, at patreon.com/sidescrollers. And now, broadcasting from our homes, it's time for the number one gaming and entertainment podcast on planet Earth. It's time for Side Scrollers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, welcome on out to Side Scrollers on youtube.com. What's going on, everybody? Hey, I'm Stuttering Craig. Welcome to the most entertaining 30 to 45 minutes of the number one video game podcast on planet Earth. Actually, that's the old intro. That's where my headset is right now. Welcome to the number one video game entertainment podcast on planet Earth. It is Side Scrollers. Travis, you probably remember that back in the day. Travis, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing all right. That music has me hyped this morning.
Good. Yeah, the new intro will be done tomorrow. I've been doing some other things. Oh, crap. Speaking of music, it's looping. Like I said, I'm all over the place this morning. It's been a busy morning, but the new intro will be done tomorrow. I've been busy doing some other things behind the scenes, which has been business. The show doesn't end right when we finish, guys. You guys got to realize that. So, but welcome on out, everybody. What's that, Trev?
Said not for me either. So.
No. Let's see if we can get a spit take. Go, Blabs! Oh. I saw Blabs in the preview grabbing a drink. I wanted to try to see if she'd get a spit take out of her, but I don't think I was able to. Hi, Blabs. How are you?
No, hey, if you full screen, I got something I'm on today.
Woo. Nice. Hey, guess what? I, too, have something on today. Let's go.
But, it's me, so.
Oh, that's true. Trav has something on today. And
somebody else's merch.
Oh, your hat.
Oh, there we go.
Your hat.
I forgot you was even wearing it.
Someone who will have something on today soon, but has yet to tell me what he wants, is Adam Krigler.
You never asked me or anything. You never told me that, like, tell me what you want and I'll get it for you.
Yes, I did. I have a direct message directly from me to you.
Here's the thing. Even if I was wearing a Side Scrollers t-shirt, you couldn't see it because it's so damn cold here. Still, actually, no, it's been sunny for the past couple days. Let me tell you how wonderful
Please
this
change
was.
it to Mr. Freeze, thank you.
Did I freeze already? All right, well, it's fitting. So this was the first time in, I'd say, 5 months that I was able to go outside, sit down comfortably, and sit in the sunshine, and just be warm. It was so good, guys. It was so nice.
You know what we do have, whether you have a shirt on or not, you know what we do have in the store, which I'd love to give to you, is a nice Side Scrollers beanie, specifically for Adam Krigler. Just throwing that out there, ready to go.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Those aren't my type of beanies. I'm not a fan of those.
What do you want? I'll make it for you. What do you want, Krigler?
He's gonna make it for me.
Picky.
I will.
He is an X model. This makes sense.
You know what I want? I want a cast iron tub.
I'll be honest.
The iron claws.
Spice Girls.
You can't wear that.
That's right. But you can make it. Put Side Scrollers on the side. I'll take it. I'll take that.
He wants a 1952 Corvair with
Older.
Adam Krigler.
He wants an Aston Martin.
You know what? Hey, you said what do you want? I mean, let's be real. You know what else I want? I want a hammer drill. I need one of those. Hammer drill.
But don't you already have one?
No, I don't have a hammer drill. That's something different.
Whatever.
I have a regular drill, but not a hammer drill.
So you
you
get
can
one
do
each
different
hand,
jobs with
like,
them.
Side Scrollers. And all that stuff, yeah.
Great imagery. I love that.
Yeah, I like that.
Love your imagination. That's great.
What does it do, Blabs? Okay. Just making sure. Just memers go crazy. There you go.
Put a
All
Dick
right.
Rambone in both hands and
No.
Oh no,
Travis,
Travis.
your mind is so
Give
dirty.
me the ideas.
That porn shop
Travis.
absolutely ruined your mind. All
a
right.
little bit, yeah.
Jeez.
Travis Keys.
Not
Travis.
everything
I'm
needs a
gonna
dick
spray
and
you with a
bone.
water bottle, Travis.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Bad. No, Travis. Sit.
Hey, speaking of things you guys can pick up in the store, the brand new crew T-shirt with Crag,
Crack.
Adam,
It should say
Blabs, and
Crag.
Trav. You're right, it should say Crag, shouldn't it? But it's available right now. You guys can pick it up this week only, right now on the store. Go buy it. It's good for you. It'll make you feel good. Also making you feel good is check this out. Extra Zero came in with the $4.99 super chat. It says, can we get a side scroller's cryogenic suit for Mr. Freeze? Get G2 printed on the liquid nitrogen tank, please.
You know, I do think that there's something in there with my face in a Schwarzenegger style Mr. Freeze, although fuck Schwarzenegger, he's an asshole. Screw your freedom. So I think that maybe some sort of my face on a Mr. Freeze style something, you know, with me blasting with a freaking rad nailer with ice bolts shooting out of it or something. I don't know.
Hey,
Just
just so you know, Schwarzenegger apologized for those words.
Fuck him. Fuck him for that. Fuck that apology.
Extra Zero says, Trav, even I have limits on memes. Attaboy, Extra Zero. Love it.
I don't
Hey.
believe you, Extra Zero. Get out of here with that. Well, with that attitude, you've got a limit. All right. That's more of a you problem. All right. You got to work on that.
Push your limits. I love it. Hey, Mike came in over on Twitch, says with the Prime sub, and said, enjoyed your stream from last night. Message you some thoughts. Keep up the good work, Crag. Hey, thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was a fun stream last night. It was a good conversation. Like I said, I think that's the beauty of being able to talk, and I'll say that's
Civil discourse.
bingo. It's just civil discourse. Having different opinions coming together is a wonderful thing, and I don't have to agree with it. Like, we have G2s that I don't agree with. There's G2s who don't agree with me, and you know what? It doesn't matter. It's great. We can still have a fun relationship and have a common bond around the community and games and fun and Travis's love for Dick Rambone. It's really weird. But
Okay.
you can't tell me he's not very passionate about it, Blabs. Look at that face. Look at Travis's face. He knows.
He's lighting up right now, all giggles and smiles.
Nonstop. Hey, also, you can watch us over on Rumble today. We are available right now over on Rumble. Go find us over there. Over 118,000 views yesterday on our stream.
Our
on
debut
Rumble.
episode.
Yeah,
Woo-hoo.
amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. If you guys are over in the Rumble chat, make sure you guys say hello to us. We'd really appreciate that. That is awesome. Also, tomorrow, as we continue to cast our net as wide as we possibly can, tomorrow we'll be on Geeks and Gamers, the Geeks and Gamers channel, in addition to obviously all the places we're already on right now, whether it's YouTube or Twitch or Rumble. We're going to be on the Geeks and Gamers YouTube channel tomorrow, immediately after the Geeks and Gamers Daily Show. So we'll start at a regular time. We may even cross over. So I think depending on when Jeremy and Dan Bask will be joining us tomorrow, Dan will start the show with us, and Jeremy will be joining once they finish their show. And so we may start a little the Geeks and Gamers show, or the Geeks and Gamers channel may join already in progress. But the point is that it's going to be fun because we're going to be doing this co-streaming thing on that StreamYard allows. So with all that said, we got a lot going on. It's exciting. And, we really appreciate you guys growing with us. So if you guys wouldn't mind, be a friend, tell a friend, let people know that Side Scrollers is happening every single day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time. And as we continue to grow this community built around, what's the two words? That's right, common sense. So, Blabs, how are you?
Wonderful.
I'm good. Oh, hi. Didn't
I
we
was-
just
I-
do this?
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
I just want to know what do you like? What's on your mind today?
I just had an egg sandwich, so food, but I'm good.
Cool.
No.
What is this?
Don't say anything. Just so Blab, tell us what's on your mind today, Blabs.
Is this like a Dr. Phil episode? Does Adam even know what's going on?
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Damn it, Blabs! Listen, I was going for awkward moments and we nailed it. That's great. I love it. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Okay.
Who are you? What
Me?
is this? Yeah, what is
I-
going on?
Blabs was just hanging out in the corner, and I just wanted to say hi to her and throw the ball to her. And Blabs did one of these, and she just kind of dropped it. I don't know.
We're all in the corner. Every single person was looking at you like the fool. Like Blabs and I believe Travis. We're all looking. Yeah, that's right. That's
right.
what you need to do. Right.
Scram.
We didn't know what was going on.
No.
You made an awkward moment, and there was only one person who was awkward, and it was you.
And I loved
All right.
every single second of it.
He just
Every
made an
single
ex-
second of it.
He just
I
made
don't
an
think
excuse 'cause he
anyone
needed to
else
cough.
enjoyed it though. That's
I think he had a cough.
you have to
yeah,
recognize.
Yeah.
Everybody loved that.
Well, that's a
Sorry.
lie because I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
Feel uncomfortable
All
now?
right. I'm sorry, Blab. Sorry for putting you in the spotlight.
Say sorry to the audience, not Blabs. Who cares about Blabs?
Oh,
but
speaking
the
of-
audience deserves your apology.
let me. I do need to
Right now.
apologize. Yesterday on the show, I said that every day we have a new guest on the show. And Adam, after the show, says, "Do we have a new guest every day?" And I said, "Well, we're trying." And he said, "Well, we don't have one every day." And he said, "Well, you need to apologize. Don't lie to the audience." And I said, "Well, so
That's
here
true.
I am. Listen,
Take the
Full
camera.
screen. Full
Full
screen,
screen it.
Craig.
I want to see tears.
Come on, crocodile tears. Let's go.
At least one real
Come
one.
on, you
listen,
could squeak them out.
listen.
Push them out, dude. I want to see.
There are
the tears.
times in your life that you have such immense regret that you don't know if you can face what's right in front of you.
Beat your demons.
And today, you guys gonna take this serious or not?
No. Number one, fun, entertaining, fun.
There are times that you just need to apologize. But this is not one of those times. Go fuck yourself, Adam Krigler. Get out of here.
You know what? Audience, I tried to call him out. I did call him out. He lied to you yesterday, and I don't like that. I don't lie to my audience. I'm straight up about all my shit. All right. This guy's tried telling you we have got a brand new guest every freaking day, and that's not true. Look at who's the
Almost
guest?
every other day.
Who's the
every
guest
other day.
today? Huh? Who's the
Funko.
guest?
He
No,
is.
sorry, he's not saying anything and hasn't said a word.
He's just a
and,
he's
and if he
mute.
did start talking,
Don't be an
it would
ableist.
be freaky. All right. I don't think you
Tricky.
want him to start talking. All right, that would be weird.
Hey, a Florida man came in with 500 bits. Says, "Dude, there's got to be some kind of angry Craig, aggro Crag from Nickelodeon Guts tie-in you can do with a T-shirt." Oh yeah, man, that would be awesome. Like a Nickelodeon
Aggro
Guts and
Crag.
styled. Yeah, aggro Crag. I think there was an aggro Crag T-shirt or a logo from back in the day. Someone could modify that. That'd be great. And then a Florida
Find out
man.
what that looks like.
Yes. Then a Florida man came in and resubbed tier 1 for 22 months. Let's see if we can find that real quick. I think that'd be interesting. Let me just do a quick Google search over here. Let's see. Oh, there's the Nickelodeon Guts logo. But you know, we'll worry about that another time. Here, this is what it looks like, by the way. There it is. This is the Aggro Crag trophy, which, by the way, you can buy them like on eBay. Every once in a while, one of them goes on eBay, and you can like pick one up. Wouldn't that be awesome to have?
Doesn't it
No.
look like a piece like a rock candy
No, I
to
don't
you?
think so.
Just look like a piece
Yeah,
of rock
it's weird.
candy.
That
I'm
looks
getting,
like
like,
a
lava
dust
lamp
collector
vibes.
to me.
True.
Well, yeah. Isn't everything a dust collector? I mean, really? Like,
Craig, do me a favor. You've got a little block of wood in front of you somewhere. It's got some words on it. You hold that up. Thank you. Yeah, that would be a thing that is very unnecessary.
but it's reminding me to collect moments. And what a great moment of the
No,
feeling.
I'm not
of
saying that is a
satisfaction.
thing. I'm talking about that aggro crag trophy is a thing.
But wouldn't it look great in the background? Instead
Sure.
of
You
that
know what?
stupid
No,
sign?
I think the sign would be better. Craig's mom.
Okay.
I'm still waiting. Yeah, where is the sign?
All right.
Where's
We'll
the
worry
sign,
about that.
Craig?
Craig probably paid her off.
Where
Don't
is
talk
it?
to my mom about that. Don't talk. Listen, when
Give me
my
your
mom.
mom's email.
Your
My
mom's
mom-
I'll
awesome.
ask her.
I like your
I'll
mom.
ask her
What?
where it is.
Listen,
She's her
I'm not
own
going to give you my
woman,
mom's
Craig.
email.
Why not?
She's
I'll be like, hey,
she's her
where's that
own
sign for
woman. She could
Craig?
talk to who she wants. All
Did
right,
you-
you don't control her.
Like,
Yeah.
Blabs, what the hell? Give me your mom's email.
I want to say mine.
Hey,
Fuck, are
give
you
me
fucking-
your mom's email, Blab.
You fucking dork. That's
That's a little
dark side
weird.
Phil over here. That's,
Real weird.
it's how we produce. It's how we do business, right, Blabs? Oh my god.
Yeah. What's wrong
All
with
right.
that? Give me your mom's email. I'll be like, hey, Craig's mom, how come sign's not up yet? We all want to know. The chat wants to know.
Hold
By
on.
the way,
We'll get a
great
real
wigs.
answer.
The only people
Yeah,
that are going to
yes,
be
love the
talking
wigs.
to anybody's mom is Craig talks to my mom sometimes. But that's
I'll FaceTime my mom right
we don't
now.
need
You want me
to
to
know the
FaceTime my
details.
mom?
Do it.
Absolutely, yes,
Yes.
do it.
Okay,
Yes.
hold on.
FaceTime,
They've
FaceTime the
met.
mom.
Okay, I'm FaceTiming my mom right now. Hold on.
Am I going to
Let's
be
see.
able to speak to her somehow?
I don't know. I'll be the
Beyond.
arbiter here.
You could relay, and
Yeah,
you're going
yeah.
to do it verbatim, right? You're not going to change my words.
Here's what you say.
He's totally
We'll
gonna
see.
change your words.
We'll see.
This
Let's
guy.
find out. Camera here, ready to rock. Hopefully she'll pick up. She does usually watch the show, but we're daily. I
This
understand.
one
Let's see what
time she's like,
happens.
nah.
yeah, yeah.
Denied.
It's like
It's not looking good. Usually
you
she
are
picks up by
watching-
now.
you don't have to if you don't have your makeup done or whatever, or you're in your PJs. Who knows? I don't know. Whatever. If you're indisposed, you don't have to be on camera. Craig will
Right,
just
right,
have,
right.
have it. Don't worry about that.
I'm gonna call my dad real quick too, just to see, because sometimes my
Go
mom doesn't have
pester
her
her.
phone. Right? Yeah, we'll
Hey,
see.
Dad, where's mom? I got a question for her.
We'll see what
Thanks.
happens. Pretty much, yeah. That's exactly what it's like.
I actually
Mom.
I want to ask your dad what happened with you too, because
please,
just
do.
a question I've been thinking about.
just been
What
really.
happened with this guy? I mean,
Did you drop him as a child? What happened?
Oh,
damn, Blabs, I was just
neither are available. Yeah. Hey, Blast, way to take it way too far.
damn.
Ah,
Me?
jeez. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I was gonna say, like, how did you do such a great job? Like, we
No, they did such a great job with
Hey.
the brother. This one, on the other hand,
As
Johnson
I am 16-bit says, today's special guest, Craig's mom, who says we don't have a guest every single day. Let's go.
where
All
is
right. I'm working on it. Sometimes guests back out. All right.
she? That hasn't been known to happen.
All right. Listen, if my mom does call back, we will stop whatever we're doing to talk to my mom. Okay.
What are we doing?
Well, right now it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for
Hard news.
well, bam.
You know what?
Might-
10 on 10.
might have been the best one yet.
10.
Yep.
10 out of 10. Chat,
Yes.
I love you guys and I appreciate it, but I have to go to chat because chat is the ultimate decider. I love that you gave me a 10. That's huge. That's a first. You've never given me a 10 before.
And it'll
Big
never
deal.
happen again now that you were barely even recognized. You're like, nah, it's huge.
I see an 11 out of 10. I'm gonna go with that. No other options. I'm just gonna take the 11.
Quit while you're
Nine.
ahead.
You've
Get outta
turned
here with the
chat
nines.
against me.
Zach, get out of here with that 3.4. That was clearly a 10.
Hey, the Thriller
but-
came in and says, this is a great episode so far. Lol. Hey, thanks, the Thriller. Appreciate that. We're doing our
Hey.
best.
Thriller. Anything can happen.
It's all right.
It can go
That's-
downhill very quickly. Let me tell you. All right.
Just you
So-
wait.
I
All
love
right.
you too, Chris.
With E3 officially being canceled, a lot of people were talking about, hey, what's going to happen to all these events? And we all knew what was going to happen. Nintendo, and Sony, and Microsoft were going to put on their own events. Well, Nintendo has done it. They've done it again, and they're bringing their big fan event to the United States, to Seattle, coming up in September. This is the first time this has been done. Nintendo Live is coming stateside for the first time. Nintendo announced today, this September, the annual fan festival will take place in Seattle, but they didn't put down a specific date. It took place in Japan the last few years and is a several-day event comprising musical performances and other live performances. Nintendo Live usually runs for 2 days and is in a fairground-type area, strewn with folks dressed up as popular Nintendo characters. You can test out Switch games. The whole thing is basically Mario Palooza, but the big thing is that it's in the United States for the first time.
But
You
why
should go.
Seattle?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, I'll tell you exactly
Why?
why it's in Seattle. It's in Seattle because that's where Nintendo's based out of. That's where Nintendo America is based out of.
Oh, okay,
And
that makes
they're-
sense.
Well, okay. Well, that sure makes sense. But damn.
Yeah, it-
Ugh.
Adam's like,
They're-
I'm never stepping foot in Seattle. Ew.
I've never been to Pacific Northwest, and I have no interest other than the nature, which isn't
Beautiful.
enough for me to want to go there.
Right. Well, I will say this: it's a slam dunk for Nintendo, and it makes total sense. The idea
Sure.
of having to
You should
doing
totally
it
do
literally.
Go.
What's that?
You should go, and we can stream it from there or something. That'd be so fun.
Maybe we can make that like I've been thinking about like Patreon goals, right? You know, we talked about what we talked about yesterday on the on the post show, which is Patreon exclusive, by the way. So one of the things we talked about yesterday, that programming, potentially doing shows from the Nintendo Live Festival, that'd be a great thing to do. So because all that stuff costs money, costs plane tickets and travel and all that stuff. So, but yeah, that'd be great to do.
We did have a G2 phone in live from the new Mario
yeah.
spot.
That'd be
So
cool.
I mean, I see some people in chat that they're not too far. If we're gonna have, if any G2 is gonna be going, maybe they can join the show and show us what's happening from there.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
that would be fun. I would love to be able to podcast like from there. That'd be great. But we're too risque for Nintendo, man. That's the one thing. Go ahead, Trev.
Superfluous moniker said Nintendo of America is actually in Redmond, Washington, close to Seattle.
Right. Yes. Yeah. It's
Technically, oh my gosh, get out of
Right,
here! Get out of here with that. That's some half court shit.
I
Alex
think
is
that's.
really sassy today.
Today,
I think
Like even more than
always.
usual. Like, did you take
What?
like some type of tea or something to bounce you up higher?
Labs, you need to get your eyes and ears fixed because
First of all, I'm wearing my
sassy
contacts so I can see.
every day. I don't. There's no difference.
That's right. Hey,
There's
not
nothing
hating, just being precise. That's right. And I appreciate that superfluous moniker. Yes, for sure.
Adam's just being
But-
sassy. Ignore him.
But yeah,
No.
Redmond,
No,
Washington.
shut up, Labs.
Shut up, Adam.
Let me do some quick mapping really quick because Redmond is actually very close to Seattle. And when you were
Or a suburb.
yeah, it is. It's right next
Technically.
to Seattle.
I'm sorry.
It's
in Seattle. Who cares?
My
It's
question is why
silly.
didn't they put it somewhere in the middle of the United States just to make it so more people in the United States can make it? I get having it over there because then you might get people from Japan.
They got
and stuff.
connections because
coming
Nintendo's
over,
there. That makes sense. The people
Yeah.
who live and work at Nintendo in America are there,
Right.
so they probably have, all of the people that are at Nintendo in Seattle don't actually have to travel. They just like boom, we
Yeah,
have people
save
for
on
the events
there.
already. We have all the stuff here. We don't have to pack everything up and move it to a different spot. Everything's already there. It makes perfect
Yeah.
sense to me.
Here's Redmond, Washington, right here. Here's Seattle. I mean, it's essentially saying like if somebody was to do an event in like Arlington, Texas, they would say, "Well, we're doing it in Dallas."
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
That
it's
means
just a
nothing
suburb,
to me.
right? Well, it's okay. It'd be like if somebody was to do a suburb of Boston or New York City or something. It's the same exact thing.
right. If you look at Chicago, a map of Chicago, all them suburbs, Chicago's much smaller than you actually think it is.
Yeah, I mean Cook County. If you live in Cook County, you're from Chicago. Get
Right,
out of here. with that.
basically.
Yeah, shut up.
But it makes sense
Trav
because
knows what I'm talking about.
I don't know. But this event makes total sense. And Travis said, why, outside of the travel of that Nintendo doesn't have to pay for to go to LA to do E3 or to put it in Chicago or whatever. They know that people will travel to this. And the barrier of entry to this, whether it's in Chicago or Dallas, is the same as if it was in Seattle. The only, people will still travel to it regardless, just because it's Nintendo. And we know that.
I'm kind of wondering what the lines will be like since they're doing their own separate events instead of like one big one. I wonder if the lines will be better, if they'll have more booths, more things to do. Who knows?
They'll be massive. The lines will be absolutely ridiculous, and because it's Nintendo, and you don't want an event that doesn't have long lines because otherwise it's a failure. You want it to look packed. It's just part of an event. You want to make sure that people wait, and they wait, and there's pictures, there's lines,
and they buy food and drinks.
Right,
And
right.
Sounds horrible. I have zero interest.
Yeah, I won't go.
Aren't you just a ray of sunshine today, Adam?
You know what? Fuck you, Blabs. I don't have to be here.
Wow!
right.
Wow! So just right on the edge today. It's ridiculous.
It sounds horrible. What's wrong with that? I don't want to wait in
Nothing.
lines and pay a shit ton of money to eat subpar food in while I'm waiting in said lines?
And
Like,
nothing.
it does. It sounds horrible. What's wrong with that? How
Right,
is that even
nothing.
Nothing.
bad?
It's just the way you were like, oh, it sounds horrible, like a boomer.
Hey, once again, we are live over on Rumble today.
Fuck you!
No.
I'm not done.
Okay.
Now I'm done.
I'm
Okay,
listening.
sounds good. If you guys are watching over on Rumble,
I got my point across.
you sure did. Or on YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. We'd greatly appreciate it. Rumble or YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. If you're watching on Twitch, just stare at your screen intensely because that doesn't help at all. So anyways, big news from Nintendo. Looking forward to kind of seeing how that comes. I'm sure there'll be more information coming up with obviously exact dates. It would be fun to do something from there because it's a live community event. Now, do I want to go to Seattle? No, but I'd do it for the show for sure.
Well, I mean, walking around and interviewing the people that are there, that you're not actually waiting in lines. You kind of like, you can go to where the front of the line is and just like talk to people and see what's going on over there, and maybe interview people that like are leaving to ask them like, what did you just experience over there? Oh, is it the new Game Boy that they finally, or the new Switch? How was it? Like, what are your thoughts on it? That's different. That sounds better.
One of my
That's what
favorite
I'd
things
want
to
to
do. Yeah. One of my favorite things to do is just interview people in the open. Like legitimately get a camera and just start interviewing people and create awkward moments like I did earlier today. That I find hilarious that nobody else finds hilarious because my
Like the
humor
awkward
is
pauses and stuff.
100%.
It's also a good way to get assaulted too.
especially in Seattle, right? Especially in
Oh my
Seattle.
god. Okay.
Right. TJ Gamebox came in with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much, TJ. Greatly appreciate that. It says cleaning my CPU while listening. Happy spring, y'all. Doing a little spring cleaning. Hey, thanks, TJ.
Nice.
Appreciate that.
I got it.
And Joe Musashi came in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Joe. Greatly appreciate that. Says thoughts on the new trailer for the new CGI Resident Evil from film Death Island. Looks great. Have you guys seen this?
No,
Nope.
I haven't seen it.
Kind of interested though.
I have a trailer. This is a teaser. Let me see if I can find the actual trailer here, but I don't. Let's see. It's Death Island. That's what it is. I put Dead Island. I saw this yesterday or something trending on it. Let me see if I can find this in the last week. Well, let's look at the teaser for this because I have not seen this, but it's all CGI. And this is called Death Island Resident Evil. And this is releasing this summer. So we'll just get our quick thoughts on this. This is just a quick 30-second teaser.
Resident Evil Death Island.
There you go.
That's
I'm
cool.
not- Yeah, I'm not the one to ask about this because I love anything Resident Evil besides the one Resident Evil 6, I think it was, or 5. The one that was more of a shoot 'em up. But so it looks good to me.
I've never played a Resident Evil game in my life, but it looks cool. The thing is, I'm not very much about zombies, so it's not really my type of thing.
I can say the same. I never played any Resident Evil game, but I like zombie stuff. I enjoy zombie games. I would probably enjoy Resident Evil games. The first two just really annoyed me with the camera. Like I didn't enjoy the camera switching where you walk down the hallway and then suddenly it's like a different camera view, and I don't know. There's something about it that really bugged me, and I just never played Resident Evil from that point on. This looks
It looks
entertaining.
good, nice graphics.
The graphics look pretty clear and clean.
So this is going to be a movie, right? Or a game?
Looks like a movie, not a game.
Can't hear you, Craig. You're muted.
So sorry, I was coughing. Here's actually the full trailer. I don't know if I want to watch the whole thing, but we'll just kind of get a quick glimpse of it real fast.
You said movie or game?
This is a movie.
Yeah. Okay.
So
there's been other Resident Evil animated movies that have been great, really good ones.
Didn't Netflix make something?
I'm not sure.
sounds familiar. Travis, look that up real quick.
Yeah.
Let's just watch about a minute of this or 30 seconds.
How Wesker brainwashed her and made her come after us? No one's blaming Jill for that.
No one. Jill.
Dr. Taylor?
Yes, we need him in custody ASAP. I checked the DNA we got from a bite wound on an orca carcass.
It had a strain of T virus in it. You're kidding.
I found the connection between the folks that were infected. They all visited Alcatraz recently.
Let's go.
I've been there.
Well, Dr. Taylor, it's time we debuted our creation.
God damn it!
They turn fast and without being bitten.
I'm Rebecca. Would you want?
Dude, we got zombie sharks. Don't throw that out there.
Yeah.
I'm liking it more and more as the trailer's going.
So they did a Resident Evil live action on Netflix, not an animated one.
Yeah, I heard it was shit. Like they did a whole bunch of shit.
I'll say this, man. As I watch this, my first thought is, why do we need to do live action anything? The CGI, like when you
Yeah,
look
it
at a
looks
game,
so good.
yeah, the game
amazing.
looks like this, right? So why
Mhm.
not just take the voice actors from the game and actually build out a full movie just like this? This makes total sense to me, like 100% total sense.
Yeah.
Do you
And
guys what was that movie? Final Fantasy something?
Advent Children.
Yeah, to me, the people look just as good then as they do now.
Or
and
Spirits
these
Within.
Yeah, and to me it was great.
Right?
Yeah, Spirits Within, I think you're right. Yeah,
But you guys want to continue on with this?
Sure,
Yeah, sure.
it looks good.
Want me to tell them?
Someone accessed the DoD's server. They managed to steal data on Leon,
Uh-oh.
Jill, Chris, and Claire.
You think this might have something to do with the Operon now?
Most likely.
I'm going to use my virus to clean the slate.
Dylan!
Suckers, you're nothing more than pawns.
That can't be good.
Yeah.
Hold on, what the hell was that? Was he getting eaten by? Is he getting eaten by a giant
nom nom nom.
giant zombie whale as it's coming along? What the hell with freaking teeth? It's all in the chat.
it's not the first time there was a giant shark in Resident Evil 4, or not.
How
a
many are there?
crocodile, if I recall. There's like 8, I think, 9, maybe.
Wow.
Rabnab says, do the zombie sharks have freaking laser beams strapped to their head? Nice reference, by the way. Let's continue on. I watch this and I'm continuously thinking, like, man, why would you even consider doing a live action? It doesn't make any sense.
Excuse me.
It's all yours.
We're at the final stage now. That there is no justice.
Well, it's over now, asshole.
Let's go.
Time to light you up.
Let's do it, all of us.
Let's go.
That looks awesome.
Yeah,
It does.
I'll tell you
Wait,
what.
Biohazard. Wait, huh?
Capcom sure knows how to cut a trailer too, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, that
Death Island.
looks. It looks like it plays like a video game. So it's got that adventure. They're teaming up. They're fighting stuff. They're getting through to the end to the boss. You know, all wrapped up in a movie with good action, zombie fighting. Yeah, that looks friggin' awesome. I like
I'm
it.
sure there's a little post title thing here.
Definitely going on vacation after this.
There you go. 7-7.
Which is kind of funny because if you know the story of these people, they were literally like Leon. He went his first day as a job in a cop in Raccoon City, and then zombie outbreak, and then it's been non-fucking stop since. So it's kind of humorous.
You think about when you deal with live action versus CGI. Live action, you have issues with. You got to do retakes. You got to do multiple takes from multiple angles. And when you deal with CGI, you don't have to deal with any of that stuff. You can make them look as cool or as silly as you want. You don't have to go back and set up all the cameras. You just adjust cameras in your programming. It's I don't know. It makes too much sense for this to be CGI and for it to look this good. If it was, and if you were to like, I think of that scene where they're all jumping over that stupid tail at the end. Like that's like this scene right
It
here.
looks funny but cool at the same
right,
time.
Like the
If
one
peop-
scene is like, all right, wow.
It's a bit ridiculous.
If you were to
It's
have
fine, though.
people do that, it would look fake as fuck.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Exactly. Whereas here, it actually is kind of pulled off. You know, it would look total CGI. You got a dude ducking under
Looks
a
like the
tail.
Age of Ultron scene in
Right.
the very beginning.
Like this one's sliding under this. You know, we got
Blab
Leon
said it
over here
right
jumping.
on the head. It's that Age of Ultron scene where they're all standing around the pylon
all
and they're all
jump at the
coming
same
in.
time.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm interested for sure. I mean, I don't know if I'd go see it in a theater, but hey,
What
why
do you
not?
think, chat? What do you guys think? Are you excited about that? I think I'm excited to see that movie. I don't know if I would go see it in the theaters. That's not I'm not that excited.
Right.
But
right.
I'll watch it when it eventually filters out into the other, viewing places.
Yeah. On a streaming platform. I'm
Definitely
sure.
seeing it. I want to watch it for sure. I'll watch it.
Yeah,
I would
most
see it. I'll
would watch
definitely
it.
watch it. A lot of people seem to be interested.
I just really like Capcom. They make great games, great shit. They just always have.
They had a down period, but yeah, for the most part, they're coming back, and they're coming back pretty strong. They actually just opened up a new studio with all this state of the art equipment and stuff, and so that was on the chopping block today after I saw that. But just something to talk about.
Nice.
JF Raptor fan came in with 200 bits. Says, "I want to buy some Krigler coffee, but you don't ship to Canada. I'm willing to pay extra
No.
for shipping." On a different note, my discontinued side stroller shorts did not shrink in the wash. Thanks. Hey, JF Raptor fan, you got it. You got
And
it.
unfortunately, I don't even get my own coffee because shipping international, even if it's just across the border to Canada, is so expensive. It's just insane, especially
Mhm,
now with
sucks.
inflation and gas going through the roof. Like shipping overseas, it's insane, and then you got to pay taxes on it too. So to buy like a $20 2-pound bag of coffee, it ends up being like $50, and it's
Yeah.
just crazy. It's just not worth it. Plus, I don't know how long it's gonna take, and my coffee is roasted after you order it, so it'll be roasted, and might not get it for a long time, and then it's like the whole point is having that quality roasted coffee. So in America, it's really easy because we use the USPS, and it gets there pretty quickly. Actually, they're pretty good with it.
Extra Zero
So-
came in with
sorry.
with the $2 super chat. Says, get the RE2 and 3 remakes on Steam, Adam, then RE4.
Man,
those up.
there's so many games that I have yet to play, and that's not even on the list. So I don't know.
Resident Evil is hard to get into if you haven't been into it for a while, I think.
Now I've seen people play it. Darth Call, my buddy who is a streamer on Twitch, he played Village, and I watched him play that. A bunch of people were streaming that, so I saw bits of it. I feel like I kind of played the game, and someone was Dr. Disrespect, I think, was just streaming Resident Evil 4. Is that the one that just came out with the remake? Looked pretty cool. I don't know.
I
I
think
enjoy watching it. Single player games, that's the thing with me. Single player games, they got to be like, I gotta really want it. I want to play this game, and if it's not single player, multiplayer games, I just love because I like playing with others. A lot of my friends throughout my life play multiplayer games, so we'll end up playing together, and I really enjoy that. So
I think that's the sooner. I wish I came to the realization earlier. There's this idea of a gamer being, you have to be this all-encompassing know-it-all about every game and every genre ever, and that's just dumber than that's so stupid. And the idea that you can come to the group that you're not going to be able to play every single game, that you're not an expert on every game, the idea that you're going to like things that other people don't like, and other people are going to like things that you don't like. The sooner you can come to grips with that, the sooner you can get off your high horse about being a gamer, and like. I just feel like there's this people walk around with their nose in the air and be like, "Oh, you don't play Resident Evil?" It's like, or you don't play Call of Duty or whatever. Pick whatever game or franchise you want. And it's like, well, yeah, because there's 1,000 games released this year.
right.
Like, of course. So This is not 1987 where 25 games were released on the Nintendo for the entire year, you know?
On a side note, you know what game I want to play? I haven't played it in years. That Jurassic World game. I
Jurassic
forget what it's
World.
called, where you can just go and like create like a whole Jurassic Park.
Yeah, you're talking about
So you can
the
drown
Builder
them?
game.
Like your NPCs and Roller Coaster
That's,
Tycoon?
that's Roller Coaster Tycoon.
She
Okay.
wants them
Not-
to
not
fight each
eaten
other.
in Jurassic, they get eaten.
Yes, she wants to murder people.
I
with
would
a
feed them
T-Rex.
to other dinosaurs. You don't
Yes.
drown dinosaurs,
Yeah.
Adam.
Adam, like, duh.
It's animal abuse. It's not me abusing animals.
Yeah, but I forget what it's called. Shoot, I have it on my Xbox, but it'd be so much fun to play. So,
This
is
right
it
here?
that one?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I don't remember. I have it on my Xbox. Darn it.
That's it.
See if I can look it up on my app. We're switching.
Where you can make your own Jurassic Park, literally.
I don't
Seems-
think that's it. I have a different one. What do I have? Hang on.
Yeah, they
jump
might have
back
made
in.
another one. Somebody in the chat said Jurassic World Dominion, so maybe that's.
That's the movie.
Let me look. it
I
up.
don't even know.
Hang
Evan
on.
came in and says the trailer's hilarious when you notice that everything they say was a cliche catchphrase. Thank you, Evan. Appreciate that with your $6.99 super chat. Greatly appreciate that, guys. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll need to go back and rewatch
I
that
think
again.
it's Evolution. I think that's the right one for it.
It's not Pizza Simulator, like
No.
Wardroom says. No, okay.
Jurassic
that-
Park.
All right, let me tell you a game that we all are going to play, right? Whether we like it or not. I saw this game and I thought,
Stepped
Oh,
into
yeah.
with War, the Cabal. Sorry. No.
this is it. This is the game we're going to play. And I don't know if you guys ever heard of this game, but Blabs, Trav, Adam, this is our video game. And it's simply called Bare Butt Boxing. Okay?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What?
I'm telling you this right now. Let me just show you the trailer here, and you'll see the gameplay that we all will love and enjoy. And this looks like a fun. If you're familiar with Gang Beast or any of those couch co-op party games,
These
this
all
looks
sound
like-
dirty, dude. Gang Beast, bare butt boxing. Like, what kind of things are you into, and what are you trying to get us into? Okay.
Is it just punching each other?
they're boxing. Blabs,
punching.
they're boxing.
Punching.
Listen,
What's
just
okay.
keep watching.
That poor frog.
This looks so terrible.
Do you want us to play this?
We're gonna have so much fun playing.
I
This
think
game.
that's the idea. But
See, Travis gets it. Travis knows. Travis knows. He's seeing the visual.
Okay.
It does it look terrible? Yes. Does it look
yeah.
awesome? Absolutely.
No.
I'm telling you, this you're gonna enjoy this one. All right. You don't understand
Why
it.
is it called bare butt? Bare butt boxing.
just to
I
catch your
don't like it.
attention.
I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable.
That's awesome. Listen, I'm telling you this right now. Gang Beast. If you don't know what Gang Beast is,
That sounds
Um,
even worse than bare butt boxing.
look.
I agree with Adam for once. That does sound worse.
Gang Beast is a game
It's
where
a fun game.
It's re-
Baby shark. Do-do-do-do.
No,
ridiculous.
no, get her out of here. Get her out of here quick.
she's okay. She's okay. She stopped.
All right. She has me.
Gang Beast is a game where you go
Oh,
around
gosh.
and all you try to do is throw everybody else off the screen. Now I haven't seen this here before, but as you go through, your job is to grab the other people and then throw them off the level. And this game is so much fun. It looks like they made some updates since the last time I played it. But you can work together. But at the end of the day, it's a competitive multiplayer game, and that's we should absolutely play this game because it's so much fun.
Or can I just want to be the shark, the really big one?
I like that they added the shark and the boat. This is cool.
Yeah, it's fun. But at the end of the day, all you try to do is you just throw your opponents off, and you can taunt, you can he's trying to get him and throw him off, and that's it. That's the entire objective of the game. But it's so fun and so stupid and so ridiculous, and that's what I see about bare butt boxing.
Stress relief. Check 'em out.
I'm telling you, these games are so much fun, and that's the thing about it is they're stupid. They're stupid and they're fun and they're
Well,
ridiculous.
I'm glad you see that at least.
I'm down to play.
100%. These are not your AAA titles, but these games have their own little charm to them, which makes them fun and exciting, and they make for pretty hype moments for sure. So,
Okay.
Mike came in with 100 bits. Says, most importantly, we need to know how Craig stumbled upon this innocently enough. Maybe he was searching for something else. I was going through Twitter looking for big butt boxing, and that just happened to pop up. It was really weird.
Well, considering a search history from the one day, this tracks. Okay, so
Oh my God, yes.
I noticed
well-
you said big butt boxing,
Wasn't that what it's called?
and it's bare butt.
Oh, I'm sorry, big butt boxing. Yes.
So
I like big butts.
maybe we're getting a little closer
Yeah.
to the truth here.
I love big
Craig
butt
likes
boxing.
big butts, and he cannot lie.
All right, Lior came in with the super chat. Lior, thank you very much. Saying check out Super Pole Riders instead. Show gameplay.
Well, it's very much along the line of these weird, dirty. Yeah, I've actually played this game.
Oh, there you go. Right.
Funny,
See, you get
funny
it.
enough.
Is it fun? Did you have fun playing it?
Yes and no, because the person that I was playing with is very, very the worst loser ever. Like they hate losing. They're the sorest
Like you?
loser I've ever. What? No.
so it wouldn't be fun because if you win, you get.
What are you talking about? I'm a good loser. When the odds are stacked against you, it sucks. But
Well, listen. The same idea here is that it's it's ridiculous. It's a stupid game. There's
it's
a ton
pretty
of
fun,
games
though.
like that. Right.
this one's actually kind of fun.
Look at that
Right.
shit.
It's so stupid and like it's so janky and grossed out, like whatever's happening here, And I think that's the joy of these games, is that there is a giant component of jank attached to this, which is I think that's what I really enjoy when it comes to games like this. So, anyways, bare butt boxing or big butt boxing coming soon. We're gonna play it for sure.
I'll play it.
You'll give it a try. I think you'll like it by the time it's all said and done. All right, let's go to our next
Alright.
story.
What
I
system
think
is it
you
on?
should look at
Probably
the
PC.
meme that I put in the private chat for the
Okay,
world
hold
to
on.
see.
All right, let's see what we got. Oh, for Extra Zero, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what we got here. I always love the memes during the show. This is instantaneous reaction. There we go. Coming from Extra Zero. Let's see what we got. When Trav suggests someone makes a Dick Rambo meme. Lav just slowly disappearing. There we go. Nice. Extra Zero, thank you so much for your support, your contributions to the show today. Love that.
Every
All right, every day, every single.
show.
All right, Adam, do you want to talk about this one? This was a news article that you wanted to talk about here.
You know what? Let me share my screen,
Sure.
and I have it up because
Yeah.
I'll read it.
Yeah, sounds good. Perfect.
Reading with Adam.
Today, as we get going, Paul Hadouken's in the chat. By the way, Paul, your intro, the new intro should be done most likely tomorrow. Got a little bit more I got to get done on it, but should be done tomorrow. I'm very, very excited. If you guys are just tuning in right now for the first time, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. If you guys are finding us for the first time, subscribe or follow us over on Rumble, because we are live over on Rumble right now with several hundred folks watching. Let's see, we have 161, so almost several hundred people watching over on Rumble, which is great. So casting the net as wide as we can. Tomorrow, once again, we're going to be over on the Geeks and Gamers channel, in addition to everywhere you usually watch us. So we'll have a bunch of new friends introduced to the show then. And of course, you can support the show over at patreon.com/sidescrollers. All right, Adam, fire away.
Well, so before I even read this article, I just want to let everyone know. So there's something called Zim and Cronus. Now, these are devices that you plug in a controller, and then that device gets plugged into your console or PC. And what it does, it allows you to instantly get rid of recoil on a gun. This is all used for first-person shooters, although I think it can be used for any type of game, but primarily it's being used in the first-person shooter arena of games. Yeah, gets rid of your recoil. It allows aim assist. It just the problem with it is that the anti-cheats aren't working with it. And there's this big community that are actually fighting that saying it's not cheating. Personally, I think it's absolutely cheating. You're changing the dynamic of the game to give you an advantage.
Mhm.
And that is absolutely cheating. And Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, they are cracking down. Activision's cracking down. Bungie's actually jumping on this and trying to figure out ways to detect it because I personally have come up against people that I'm like, there's no way that they could have done what they have done. And I've kind of noticed, and I'm seeing other streamers that play Destiny that are like, yeah, there's definitely people out here using these Zim and Cronus devices. So let's check this out. Activision is cracking down on. Do you have a question?
Yeah. What is the logic behind it not being cheating? That sounds very much like cheating.
Well, I'll let me read this because I think they
Sure.
might talk about it, but then I'll get into the arguments that people are making.
Sure.
Activision is cracking down on third-party hardware cheating in Call of Duty Warzone and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Devices like Zim, Cronus Zen, and Ria Snow S1 have been widely used in Call of Duty to allow mouse and keyboard users to get the benefit of aim assist and reduced recoil from controller mixed with the benefits of movement from mouse and keyboard. Activision has now updated its Ricochet anti-cheat system to detect and eventually suspend or ban players using this third-party hardware. These devices act as a pass-through for controllers on PC and console, and when used improperly or maliciously, can provide a player with the ability to gain an unfair gameplay advantage, such as reducing or eliminating recoil, explained the Ricochet team in a blog post today. The Ricochet anti-cheat system will initially display a warning to players it has detected using the software. Continued improper use of these devices may lead to additional warnings, the deployment of mitigations, account or feature suspensions, or the banning of offending account across Call of Duty titles, per our security and enforcement policy. And I'm with this. I agree with that. You shouldn't be cheating. It is absolutely cheating. Activision's crackdown comes just weeks after Ubisoft announced it would start messing with Rainbow Six Siege players that cheat by using Zim or similar devices to spoof controller inputs. Players that cheat in Rainbow Six Siege by using third-party devices will notice more input latency that will mess with their aim. Unplugging the devices will bring the latency back to normal. So they're actually going to mess with their game so
Wow.
that they actually are they're going to get like stuttering, and it's going to work. It's going to feel like their internet's kind of like someone's tweaking their internet, but I
Right.
kind of like that. That's basically trolling the people who are cheating.
Yeah, you
Epic-
see this with these anti-piracy messages in games or things that is kind of the way to combat that. Have you heard about these anti-piracy measures that some game companies have taken to where they release have you heard about these, Adam?
No.
Yeah, so some companies they'll release like a version out in the wild that they know is going to be pirated, and what'll happen is after the first level or something, there'll be some sort of message that calls them a dick or a cheater or something along those lines.
That's funny. I like that.
Or maybe it'll like send them down this rabbit hole of never-ending loop to where they're just like wasting their time. And this seems like the way to counter that from an online game perspective. I actually think that's pretty genius.
Epic Games also started issuing permanent bans to players using Cronus Zen or Cronus Max last year, but cheaters found ways to bypass Epic's detection system. Epic Games, Ubisoft, and Activision are now in an ongoing cat and mouse game with the developers of this third-party hardware. The hardware is designed to be undetectable, and the gaming industry hasn't nailed the perfect solution to combat these devices. Destiny 2 and Overwatch are both suffering from cheaters using these devices too. There is something we are currently investigating, says Bungie to The Verge in February. the company hasn't yet announced its own detection system for Destiny. So this is an issue that what I've read, I've seen a lot of the Destiny 2 streamers, I follow them on Twitter, and some of them have made videos about the Cronus Max, the Zen, and all these different devices that are being used. And I see a lot of people in the comments, more than I suspected, actually. I thought it was a small group of people that were using it, the sweat lords that aren't very good, that need this extra advantage. And there are actual people that are arguing that it's an accessibility issue, that they need that extra help to even like compete on in the playing field, which to me just sounds like you need to be able to cheat because you aren't good enough. You haven't put in the work to try to get good at a game to actually be able to compete with the people who are top tier competitors in these first person shooter games. And then other arguments that I'm seeing are, oh, well, it's not easy to use Cronus. There's a steep learning curve, and you have to understand how it works, and you have to earn the ability to like use it. And it's just like, bro, you're not making it any better. You're saying it's hard to learn how to cheat.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to rob the bank.
Right. It's like that's
it all out.
A horrible argument. You're cheating. You're getting rid of your recoil on your gun, so it's a laser beam. I mean, that's cheating. You're getting the aim assist of a controller on mouse and keyboard. Like, that's cheating. It's aim assist exists for a controller to compete against mouse and keyboard players because they're two different types of gameplay. It's just ridiculous.
The accessibility thing. What is that? What is the idea of like
That's their argument. That's their argument. Like I'm assuming it has something to do with they think that this is allowing them to access harder level stuff, which is Trials of Osiris would be the Destiny 2's like pinnacle competition, right? You can have access to certain guns that are only available if you go flawless, which is 7 wins in a row. It's an inclusivity gamer privilege argument. Yeah, essentially. Like
When I was younger, when I played a game that was too hard for me because I was too young mentally or I just wasn't skilled enough, I didn't then bitch and then say, well, I need a game genie and make somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't play this one game. Go play a different fucking game.
It's the same argument that people are seeing for Elden Ring. Whoa, Elden Ring doesn't have an easy mode. From Software is ableist, and they're bigots, and they're this and that because they're not allowing people who aren't very good to play their games. Fuck you. If you can't play their games, don't play their games. Go play an easy game. Well, it didn't win Game of the Year for nothing. The people who play Dark Souls, the people who play Bloodborne, the people who play Sekiro, and then Elden Ring, whatever From Software game that you decide to get into, when you finally beat that boss that has been killing you over and over and over again, nothing feels better. That's part of what makes gaming awesome, is you earning something. If you don't earn it, it's fucking boring. All right. It's a participation trophy. We got to get rid of those participation trophies. You got to earn your trophies. All right. It's this whole generation of, I just want a trophy to participate. I want to be on the top level PvP, but I can't get there. So I need to be able to get rid of my recoil and get that aim assist so I can actually cheat and act like I'm there, but you're really not.
I need to buy it.
Problem.
Buy my way in. Yeah.
Basically.
Definitely feels like you're catering to a very small percentage of the audience. The idea of like, well, I can't play it because of whatever reason. It's like, well, then sorry, you can't ride the roller coaster because you're too big or you're too tall or whatever it may be. Sorry, you can't ride this ride. And you're right. I think that there's way too much of like, oh, well, okay, it's okay if you.
People have beaten Elden Ring, or people have beaten Dark Souls with bananas. They've beaten them with their toes. They've beaten them with potatoes. They've beaten them with like controllers made out of think of something. They did it. A Dance Dance Revolution controller with the freaking they were dancing and beat Dark Souls. It's like accessibility, my ass. You got to get good, or you just go play a fucking easy game. There's easy games out there. Guitar Hero controllers. Yep. Thank you, Invader. Yeah, exactly.
Actual
You're just being an
people-
ableist right now, Adam.
yeah,
Actual
Actually-
actual disabled people are better at this game than these game journalists out
Yes.
there that are
That's
like,
true.
we need an easy mode. No, you
And they're
don't.
not even complaining either.
they're not the ones bitching, right?
No, they're
Yeah.
not. It's
I-
all of these people who are offended on other people's behalf. All those people can suck eggs, rotten
I-
eggs.
I saw a dude. I think he beat Elden Ring with his chin. You know,
What?
like
Amazing, amazing.
Right. yeah, like that's. How about this? Yeah, here it is. Yes, disabled Twitch streamer beats Elden Ring boss with just his chin. But please tell me how you need aim assist, please.
Right.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
It's this entitlement culture that we have. Everybody grew up getting everything handed to them, so they're like, well, I deserve to be able to have this, and somebody should be able to buy it for me, and I need to be the best, and I can't physically sit down and learn to do it, or I won't, or refuse to.
And for the
Yes.
record, Margit in Elden Ring is one of the first real checks in the game. It's a challenging boss. If you're not prepared for it, he'll kick your ass. You can actually turn around and go to other places in the game. You can actually avoid him completely by going around the secret path. But if you go up against him and you're not prepared, he will smack you. And you have to go and be prepared for this fight because he's not easy. He's one of the beginning bosses. He's not the first one, but he's pretty much like the first main boss that you have to beat to progress the story.
Let's go and watch this real quick. And by the way, I would like to point out that his name is Handy Capable Sean.
Yes.
That's
Like-
dope. Let's go.
Let's
Did
have
you
him
like this
on. It'd be
guy.
fun.
Did you read what it said
Let's get
below
this
it?
guy on the show. Straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what it says below it here, I like this. So he's not altering anything to give him a benefit, right? Making the game do something it's not supposed to. He's just moving keys that normally exist to the controller because he can't physically press the keyboard.
Mhm.
That's okay. That's fine. That's accessibility for handicapped people. Altering the game is not.
Yeah, making it easy is just you being a fucking bitch.
Mhm.
Yes.
Let's
wanna
go
see
check
this.
this out real quick. Yes.
Watching.
This is this is Twitter's video player, man. It's ridiculous. Let me try this
Yeah,
again.
it's not very good.
No, it's because
Yeah.
it's in the website. Just click on the actual tweet,
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
Twitter and watch
There
it
we go.
there.
Come on now. Always when you full screen it.
Oh, good dodging. All right. Oh, he's naked too. He's a freaking gamer. All right. Full strength. He's not wearing any armor and he's dodging everything.
Yeah,
That's
he's-
that's like
Yeah, naked.
that's flexi. That's the flexi build.
I don't think I could be this good even if I try.
Like it's crazy, and he's just the idea that he has the controller up near his chin and he's
Mhm.
playing through. That's just crazy to
That's
think
think of
about.
the-
awesome.
Think of the determination that this guy,
I like
so-
this guy.
right? And he
That
calls
guy's a
himself,
boss right there.
He calls himself handy capable. There's a reason for that. He's positive, right?
Yeah.
What can I
Mhm.
do? What can I learn to do? Not what can't I do? There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
I love it.
So,
Let me actually see if I can get to the end here. I want to see if we can get him.
No summons either. Yeah, good call, Seal. Yep. Solo strength naked build. Handy capable.
That's awesome.
Anybody is a badass.
I'm gonna go follow him right now.
Yeah,
I gotta
anybody
follow
is
this
a
guy.
badass. This guy's a badass.
I'm
I
gonna
kind
reach
of
it.
want him on. It'd be so cool to talk to him.
Yeah, let's have him on later this week for sure. I think that's amazing.
Is it-
With
Dan? Handy.
Handy
think it's
Capable
Sean?
Sean. Yes, if you guys want to go follow him, you guys can do it over here. Handy Capable Sean on Twitter. So
Handy capable Sean. There it is.
Yep.
He earned a follow today.
Bill Southerly says, my favorite anti-cheats are the ones that simulate a bug. This causes the gamers to go on forums and message boards to complain about the bug, thus outing themselves. Yes, there's quite a few of those. Greatly appreciate that, Bill. With
That's
the $10
hilarious.
super chat.
I never heard of that before, but that's fucking funny, dude.
Genius.
What's
I mean,
this
really.
bug I'm dealing with, man?
So I have
That's for
two
cheaters.
things about this. So one, I'm wondering if Nadia uses this cheating method, and two, the other day on Call of Duty, I was playing with the guys, and they told me something interesting that whenever the lobby or so starts glitching out, and you think like it's just a server issue, it's actually not. It's like hackers hacking into the game, trying to get everyone to leave, so that way they end up winning the match in Call of Duty. I think that's so stupid and shitty.
So it's so lame and
It's so
sad.
lame. But that's what they're doing.
Oh, you're not good enough to just win? Oh, well, you just suck then.
Can I?
Hack harder.
It's just so they get all the XP points and everything. You know, they rank up or whatever. I don't think they have rank yet, but they do have Plunder coming out in Warzone, and I really love Plunder. So,
I looked at Handy Capable's Sean's Twitter page, and not only does he game, he said he's been in pain and has to go and get pain medication because his foot had to have surgery and stuff. So not only is he gaming, not only is he beating it with his shin, he's in pain while he's doing it.
Man, what a stud!
That guy's a badass.
What a stud! Absolutely. I'm going to reach out to him. He's actually streaming right now.
Is he?
So he's streaming right now. So I don't know.
Let's stream snipe him, dude. Let's see what he's doing.
Yeah,
Hold
for
him
sure.
up.
Let's check it out. Let's see what he's got going on over here.
See something over here.
Oh, he's playing a side scroller. I love it.
Yep. Then look at him.
All
go,
right.
It's
man.
at the beginning of.
I want everyone to pull up Twitch and go in his chat and be like, side scrollers, yes.
Just let him know he needs to be on our show.
Tell him he's a freaking badass. He should join
Yeah.
side scrollers. Come on the show sometime. I love that he's playing a side scrollers too when we're stream sniping him.
Yes.
Fantastic.
There you go. Look at
I see some. Who is that?
AWP Williams popping in.
AWP Williams. You just won the first to go in there. I don't know what you win. You win nothing, but it's exciting.
There's Blabs says want to come on side scrollers. Make sure you say the podcast.
I don't know how it.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, because they say the side scrollers podcast because he probably doesn't know what side scrollers is. So.
Items in here? I didn't look.
But yes, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. This dude's a stud.
So wait, Dragon Ball Z side scroller? I never even heard of this.
Never seen this
cool?
before either. Yeah.
What's it called? Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure.
Yes.
With the chin.
With the chin. There it is, right there. Love that.
Interesting.
Join Craig and friends on the Side Scrollers podcast. Oh, welcome in, guys.
He's like, what the hell are you talking about?
It's a new demon. Yo, I
That's
would
so
love that
cool.
side scroller.
Yes.
Cool. Let's do it. Okay. I'm gonna reach out to him.
Happen.
I'm gonna reach out to him today. I'm gonna say, hey man, we're watching your stuff. We're super impressed with you. We'd love to have you on. I think that's amazing. Good for him. Good for him. Everyone go follow Handy
Oh my
Capable
God.
Sean.
His rewards is called Crip Coin.
Crip coin.
And it's like
That's
a
good.
wheelchair coin. Oh my God.
I love it. I love
I
it.
love it.
man.
He's owning it. Never,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
never stay a victim. Being a victim happens, but if you choose to stay a victim, that's on you. All right, that's childish. Move past.
That
Learn
is
from
so
it.
cool.
Hey,
Wow.
Birdman comes in and says, as someone who with a physical disability, there are tools for making games accessible, i.e., adaptable controllers and key remapping software. That's right,
Exactly.
Birdman. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. Blake came in and says, Twitterland whales offended for other people. Right. You're right. I think that's that's what this story is. By the way, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Can we just look at his follow? He has a follow gif up here when somebody hits the follow button. Look at this. It's a wheelchair guy falling off a cliff. Guy in a wheelchair falling off a cliff.
Yeah, that's one of those what from that crazy movie. What it was that weird movie that with the like fucked up ET looking puppet. Oh, I forget what the movie was.
Oh man,
That shit's fucking good, dude.
outstanding. Yeah.
I hear the Willem screen in my head every time when I keep going.
What a
You
stud.
can hear it, right? All right.
What a stud. By the way, if you guys are tuning in over on Rumble right now, we have over 500 people tuning in over on Rumble right now. Thank you guys
shit.
very much. Rumble has been very
Nice.
nice to us our first few days. Thank you guys very much for popping in. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. I don't know if that helps over on Rumble, but hit the thumbs up button over on YouTube. We got a thumbs up war happening between YouTube and Rumble right now, which is great.
We're on the front page again.
Yeah, that's great stuff, man. That's
Let's
great.
go.
Let's go. Amazing stuff. Thank you guys very much. Dirk Gurk came in on Twitch with the Prime sub for 5 months. Says, let's go, Fort One. Thank you so much, Dirk Gurk.
I want you to say his name again.
Dirk Gurk.
That's very funny, great name. I
Dirk
like
Gurk.
it.
Sounds like some weird burp.
What kind of burps
Mike,
do you make?
sometimes they come from the chest. Like Travis drinking his soda over there, he's gonna feel it pop up and percolate. Mike came in and says, what do you think of the games where they offer an assist after dying a few times? While it may be available in a game, I think it cheapens the challenge. I believe Mario games offer that assist in some of their newer games. I think that's a good question. And if you were to ask me that a decade ago, I would have said that's dumb. But it also depends on who the game's audience is, right? I will predict that, Adam, you think that's ridiculous. I would think that I don't know. That's my thoughts. Am I wrong or right?
Well, it depends on the type of game. I think you're right. I mean, there's like roguelikes or roguelites. I mean, sometimes that might give you a little bit of a boost, but in a game like Elden Ring, I feel like it feels a little like it's taking you're not getting the challenge. You're not beating it correctly. Like you're not getting the same sort of boost when you finally do get the kill, when you earned it from the baseline instead of getting like a leg up. Yeah, I don't know. I think I think you're right. I think I'm more on the side of I don't really like it. I understand in some games like Mario, I feel like it's Mario, It's not like it's the I don't know. Not like it's Elden Ring where you really should earn it, where else it's defeating the point of even playing Elden Ring. Like that.
So
Did you see that clip of the hardest Bowser fight ever? I
no.
posted that. It's in our DMs. I
Okay.
just scroll up a little bit. Like in this kind of I think this was done on Mario Maker because there's no way this is a regular Mario game. And I've seen different clips of this guy playing, and he posted one last week. It was like the hardest Mario level ever, and it's insane. This level, like you have to be precise, perfect to get through this level. And watching this Bowser fight, it's just like, what is this battle? This is insane. I've never seen anything that difficult on a Mario game. If that was like if you died a bunch of times and then somehow you got like invincibility for a little while, like this shit is insane. There's fireballs everywhere. He's shooting these layers. You got to grab the block to shoot him.
Right. Yeah. This is a Kaizo hack.
Kaizo. Okay, so it's not Mario Maker. It's more like
it's like a fan made type thing, right? Okay. Fan made for sure. This is like totally not even close to real, right? But this is something that it's an entire subsection of Mario players who like love and stream. This is the type of games that they stream for a living, or they play for a living. And yeah, this is totally not what you would regularly see. But I understand the allure to these things because you don't want to talk about a sense of accomplishment. There's guys who play these games not for days, not for hours, but for months to beat
one level
boss fights like this. Exactly. And you look at his accomplishment.
Look how high it is.
Right. This guy feels accomplished when he beats this thing. He's like, oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever. And it's like, yeah, I did it. And that's the joy of it. Now, talking about Elden Ring, let me kind of, I think the big difference between, this question from Mike about what do I think about like the assist and such attached to it. Here's the big difference. When you look at, and this kind of is just to piggyback on what you were saying, but so Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury, that offers something like that. I'm pretty sure they offer some sort of an assist, some sort of character that gets you going. Rated E for everyone, right? And that's the rating on here. Elden Ring should not offer that. Why? It's because it's for grown-ass adults, rated M for mature.
Yeah, and so M for mature is 17 in that, right?
It's you're old enough to have some sort of drive in your system. That's how much 17 and up is. Yes, so it's time to grow the fuck up mode. That's what it is. Robin Will says chins rock. I use my chin to drive my car. Really?
Fair.
Should we get out of the way when we see you, Rob, driving like that? That's crazy. Thank you, Rob.
Well,
a fart
if-
that smells. Cave
if
comes
you-
in, says lost my group to play Warzone with as because I would get double-digit kills constantly. One selfish person was sure I got a Chronos Zen to get more kills than the rest of them. I am labeled a cheat now.
That's
That's fucking lame. Well, here's
Yeah.
the thing, and what's a benefit for you, fart that smells, is I just wanted an excuse to say your name. The anti-cheats are actually picking up soon, so like you're not going to be able to continue playing if you do in fact have it. So after these new anti-cheats come out and you continue to get these double-digit kills, they're going to be like, oh, sorry.
I can't wait for
My
all
bad.
these amazing streamers who use cheating as a way to like be like a top dog. They're all
Nadia.
like, I'm sorry. No, it's actually just Nadia. You don't have to cough. It's Nadia. Hi, Nadia.
No, I know you're
Um,
talking about Nadia.
yeah.
Because you
I
love
think she
dropping her
blocked me
name.
on Twitter. I
Did
can't
she?
remember. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't wait for them all to just plummet.
I don't know why people still watch people like that when it's,
No, I
they
just don't get it.
obviously cheat. They've been caught cheating. Like, why do you watch them?
Exactly.
They're not
so-
good players. They're cheating. Like, what's the
It-
Give
point?
it to people
It's-
who like deserve to be watched. They're entertaining streamers. They're great. They're
yeah,
funny.
bad players, good
Yeah.
players.
Just
It's so
entertaining
funny.
streamers.
She missed it.
When my brother
Glorious.
was like,
I saw it, but I was like, you know,
When my-
ignoring
when-
you as usual.
when my brother would play against me when I was little, I was probably 5, he was 6 or whatever, and I would beat him. That's what he would claim. The game is cheating.
Well, of
All the
course.
time. The game is cheating. Well, how does the game cheat? First of all, people can cheat, not the game. People.
Wow. I don't know if I agree with that. Sometimes the game cheats.
Hmm.
And
Sometimes.
by way of like glitches or something being bugged out and it ruins your run when it is truly no fault of your own.
I wouldn't call that cheating. I'd call that a glitch. But
Well, there are
there's
times.
nobody
Glitches suck.
doing it.
Technically, again.
Somebody has to be
Jeez.
doing it purposefully to be cheating.
Oh
Okay.
Lord.
All right.
Well, look,
Okay.
I there are points like Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat is known for literally reading your inputs. That is a game cheating, 100%.
That's true. Thank you.
Um,
Thank you, Craig. Good
but-
point.
But it's designed to do that.
Yes, and there are ways to get past
So,
it for sure.
so humans designed it to cheat then.
yes,
So
did.
they had the intent to do that, right?
Oh, Trav, wipe that smile off your face. You're like, I got him.
Yeah, or as Blake says, rubber banding AI in Mario Kart, right? The idea of getting a lightning bolt when you're in last place, or a bullet bill, or whatever it may be.
Except when your bullet falls off the map.
Dude, that was amazing. That was one
You
of my
missed
favorite
it, Adam. I got a bullet and it drove me right off the map.
ones.
that
I've
the
never
game
seen
definitely
that
cheated.
before.
The game definitely cheated.
Never seen
It's
anything
like
like it before. It
boom.
was great.
Craig paid
Um,
off Nintendo to
Yeah.
have that happen
Just paying it off. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Miyamoto.
he's making it rain.
Congratulations.
in Seattle.
Hey, Jeremy Wormy says the Pokemon Company has a serious cheating problem. So much that majority of world competitors use hacked mons.
Stirs. He didn't want to get sued by the Monster Company,
Oh,
I think.
yes. Okay, there you go. Yeah,
You see what I did? You see what I did there? All
that's
right.
good. And you're probably right. Jeremy
Well done.
Wormy, thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. Sonic Boom coming in flexing says I've beaten Mortal Kombat too.
Nice.
So have I. I just wanted to point that out there. It was hell.
Hey guys, I actually have to bounce. I have
Mhm.
to go take care of something.
You got it.
But I love you guys. Chat, you're the best. Rumble, all you people watching on Rumble, you guys rock because Rumble is awesome. YouTube has given me 9 strikes in the past, so got a bone to pick with them, and I tend to appreciate Rumble. But you guys are awesome. I'll see you tomorrow for the Geeks and Gamers Day. I can't wait. Dan Vasquez on the show. It's Jeremy, by the way. You kept saying Jeremy. I don't know. how
Jeremy.
you
Fine.
pronounce-
I call him
Yes.
Jerome sometimes.
He's pronounces things. All of these people pronounce things weird. I'm
Jeremy.
perfect. I'm perfect in every way. All right,
I
I'll
say
see you guys.
pecan.
I'll see you guys next
Pecan?
time.
Pecan?
Pecan.
See ya.
Whatever. Get out.
Hey, let me just help you out, Blabs. Get the hell out of here. All right. Look, we're going to continue on for a few more minutes, and then we're going to head over to Patreon for our Patreon post show. Obviously, we'd love for you guys to join us over there. We can have one new viewer come in and become a patron. That would be outstanding. We'd really appreciate that. And all you guys watching over on Rumble, hit the follow button or the subscribe button over there. It's a follow button. We're at 225 follows over there. Let's see if we can. We have just about 400 people tuning in over there. So let's see if we can get to 300. If like 75 of you guys, let's just start with one of you. If one of you would hit the follow button, that'd be a great place to start. Yeah. Danny says, "Where's that? Adam has to go. Is there another coup happening in Sweden?" Listen, Adam, Finland, Sweden, whatever. Do you want to touch on this? You guys were talking about this Harry Potter thing. Do you guys want to touch on that before we go to Patreon, or do you guys want to talk about that in Patreon?
You want to make me angry? Sure, let's do it.
Absolutely. Here we go. Our final story of the day.
I'm kind of sad I suggested it.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Travis. What the hell did I ever do to you?
Sorry.
Warner Brothers' new Harry Potter series announcement came just months after Rupert Grint guessed it might happen. So, Blabs, you take it from here. Go and fire away.
Right. So this is all rumor, speculation right now, guys. Nothing's ever been officially announced by Warner Brothers, J.K. Rowling, Wizarding World. No one said anything. But like for the last few years, there's always been these big rumors around. So just take it with a grain of salt. But last week they were like, we're gonna reboot the Wizarding World in a TV show on HBO, and it's supposed to be like that new streaming that's just Max or whatever it is, like the new one that's not out yet, just Max. I don't know. So apparently it's gonna be a reboot. 7 seasons for like 7 books, and each book is going to be the season. Now, I mean, they're saying J.K. Rowling's going to be involved, which obviously she's always involved. J.K. Rowling basically says the yes or no to almost everything, Wizarding World, if not everything, because it's like her IP. So, and I don't want a remake. First of all, the last movie came out in 2011. Why would you want something that just came out? Cough, cough, Moana. But, like, yeah, it could be really great as a series. Personally, if it was going to be remade, I'd want like an anime or like an animation, of something like that, not
cool.
live action. But if anything, why don't you just take like the Wizarding World and expand the lore without changing the lore? So you leave Hogwarts alone, you leave all like England alone. You can go off to America, Japan, India, Africa, literally everywhere, any country really. I mean, they touched on it lightly, like France and Germany and Fantastic Beasts. Why not do that instead of going back to Hogwarts and to like the freaking lore that's already established and stop changing it? Because let's face it, they kind of play with the lore in Hogwarts Legacy video game, and I guess it's a video game. The lore has to be changed sometimes because to fit that gaming format. I just am very cautious about this. I was actually almost crying when I first announced. I was like, oh my God, they're ruining my childhood. I've been collecting since I was 5. Like, leave it alone. You're going to fuck with everything. Like, they fuck with Star Wars fans, and yikes. So, I'm not for it.
I really like the idea that we were talking about going to Africa before the show because, like we were talking about, I remember somewhere in the book saying that the African wizards don't use wands. So I'd like to see what their version of magic is. If they view dark magic like they do in England, or or maybe they practice it a little more there because they didn't have a dark wizard trying to kill everybody. You know what I mean? So I'd like to see that type of thing.
I don't remember them ever saying that in the books. Maybe it was something released on Pottermore, which J.K. Rowling had created years and years ago, something about that. Because she did mention different castles and like schools around the world, and different Wizarding World communities and cultures, which would be really fun. We kind of lightly touched on it in Goblet of Fire with the Quidditch World Cup.
Yeah.
I think it's like with everything coming out nowadays, everything's like woke or like they're changing things to the modern audience. I don't want anything to be changed. This is based in Hogwarts is located in Scotland, and this Harry Potter series takes place in the 90s. The last book is 1997, 1998. Wow. Yeah. If you want to be picky. So like, why are we having all this modern audience bullshit in there? That's why I don't want anything to be changed. Leave it alone.
I'll say this as somebody who, like, let's say they reboot it. You're asking for failure because you have an entire generation that literally grew up with Harry Potter, right?
Oh, yeah.
So no matter what they do, no matter who they place, no matter who they cast as Harry, Hermione, whatever,
there's always going to be comparisons. Yeah,
there will always see comparison, and they will always be seen as inferior. 100% of the time.
Oh, yeah.
It was better when the original Harry was in. It was better when the original
Yeah, we
pick
had a lot
a
of big
character.
actors, like a lot of British actors, like Alan Rickman. That he's no longer here anymore, so it's really hard to step in somebody else's shoes,
Especially
like Alan
his.
Rickman, and try
Yeah.
to play Snape. Like, good luck to you. You're gonna be like hated. You're gonna be compared to, like Craig said. It's not gonna go well. And honestly, like I'm really into Harry Potter. Obviously, I'm watching like the new generation come in. They're very much into Harry Potter. Like it doesn't have to be changed or anything. They love it. They love the books. They love the movies. They're crazy for it. And like as it is. And even if you look at Star Wars, these new kids don't really like the sequels. They love the prequels and the original trilogy. Like they
It's
don't
a-
want anything to do with this new Disney stuff. If you look at it, really.
Yeah, it's definitely a losing proposition, right?
Yeah.
And you're right that if the lore is so good, you should be able to spin off and focus in on other characters, or as you said, other sections of other.
And it would be diverse. Like if you do, like we were saying before, if you go in Africa, Japan, you'd have all the diversity you'd want, and it would make sense to the story because you're in that location in that time period.
Well, right.
It's just-
Think about the type of magic they could be doing in an Asian. That'd be so cool to see.
Mhm.
Extra Zero says, will there be a balls subplot in Africa Potter?
Oh,
Well-
yes, Craig is producer.
Listen, I'll be the executive producer, and I'll tell you the exact direction we're going to go. Unlike the Mandalorian, where they don't know who the lead character is in that
Right.
at some point. So, well, there you go. All right, well, good stuff. Let's continue this conversation over on Patreon for our patrons. I'm going to get that posted over there right now, and let's just continue the conversation over there because I think it's a fun conversation to have. Blake says, I want to see a Wizarding World story set in Guam.
I am the Wizarding World story. Hello.
Love it. Love it. So with all that said, I think it is time to say adieu for today. We'll continue on. And once again, we're going to be live tomorrow with Geeks and Gamers, as well as Rumble, as well as here, as well as Twitch, everywhere. We want you to be able to find Side Scrollers anywhere and everywhere. This is an agnostic podcast, meaning you can find it anywhere on whatever channel. It doesn't matter as long as we're casting the net as wide as we possibly can. Trav, you got anything? Blabs, you got anything?
You can follow me on Kick because I'm almost affiliate. I'm like 14 away, and then I'll be good to go. Basically. Oh wait, that's I just posted a Twitter link to Extra Zero's meme. Enjoy that meme, guys. But there it is in the chat.
Nice.
Follow me on Twitter there.
Very good. So like I said, we're going to continue the show over on Patreon. The link is going to be going up in just a second. I would also like to welcome A Fart That Smells, our brand new patron. Brand new patron over at patreon.com/sidescrollers. Hey, there's one. Will you be two? A Fart That Smells? You're smelling great. Love that. So
I wanna
join
see
us
his
over
name.
there.
Hang on. Fart that smells. Okay, go on.
Yeah. So we're gonna head over there and do that right now. I'm gonna get that live as soon. I'm literally clicking the link right now. With that said, guys, I want to remind you guys, people are gonna try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Twitch. We'll see you later.
Fatality.
There you go. Nailed it.
Right?
There you go. Hey, give it up for You, Me, and the Movies coming in as a brand new patron over at patreon.com/sidescrollers. You, Me, and the Movies. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you on the post show. Rumble, we're going to say goodbye to you. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and the follow button on the way out. Thank you guys, Rumble. We'll see you guys later on. Blabs?
See you guys later on.
You say fatality.
Oh, I was waiting for you to finish your sentence. I didn't know if there was another word after that. All right.
No, we're just saying bye to Rumble.
Fatality.
There you go. Nailed it. There you go. Love it. See you, Rumble. And YouTube. We'll see you guys later on. We'll see you guys over at patreon.com/sidescrollers. Have a great day. Bye-bye, guys.
Fatality.
We'll work on it, Blast. We'll work on it. There you go.
Damn.
All right. See you guys. Bye-bye. All right. We're going live over on Patreon.